The Final Fantasy publisher Square Enix just invested $3 million into Soccerverse, guys, the most advanced Web3 soccer management game out there. And with Soccerverse only a few months from launch, what will this new funding mean for its future? Plus, Square Enix, despite some difficulties in the past, is now doubling down in crypto, in Web3, in blockchain gaming with Soccerverse. And it's not the first time that Square Enix goes into blockchain. It has an history of working with Animoca Brands for its Web3 gaming promotion. Animoca Brands, guys. I know you know it. So are we bullish now or what? Plus, huge personalities endorsed Soccerverse. And I'm not joking, Lara Croft is one of them. I will tell you why. So join me in this video as I break down this incredible news, explore Square Enix background, and speculate on what this incredible partnership could mean for Soccerverse, guys. It's been 2 years I've been speaking about Soccerverse in this channel, but now is the start of a new era. So, without further ado, let's go.
Yeah.
And here you are guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nickx, I talk about Xaya, Xaya, especially Soccerverse, of course. Now it's Xaya main focus. Plus, this news is crazy, guys. 3 million at this stage of Soccerverse is a game changer. If you're new to the channel and you're curious about what Soccerverse is, it's basically a soccer management game similar to Football Manager but on the blockchain, which means that you can earn money. If you're good, you earn money securely. You can play as a manager, as a player agent, an influencer. Yes, guys, an influencer. And if you're good at talent scouting, if you think you're good at talent scouting, then you can even make money with that. Thinking about Yamin Lamal, thinking about Kvaratskhelia, thinking about Bellingham. Too many. Those are too gone. Anyway, let's not diverge. Let's get straight down to the news. As you can see from Binance Square, Soccerverse secures 3.1 million funding led by Square Enix. But you know what? Let's go check straight into the blog post that Soccerverse released. Soccerverse scores big with Square Enix investment. We'll talk about what Square Enix is and why it's super important for Soccerverse, the partnership with Square Enix, in the next section. So there you go. This blog post basically specifies that they secured 3.1 million US dollars, and this raise was led by the Japanese legendary Square Enix publisher. But let's not forget that Soccerverse has been previously funded, and the money was undisclosed back in the days, by Hiro Capital, which is a British venture capitalist firm, kind of, that specializes in esports, gaming, especially gaming. And in Hiro Capital, there is a legend, the guy who actually co-founded Big Boobs Lara Croft. I'm not kidding. You know Lara Croft. Everyone knows Lara Croft. I grew up with Lara Croft. The guy who co-founded Lara Croft is in Hiro Capital, and they spent something like 1 million several months ago to seed funding Soccerverse. And more on Hiro Capital in a few minutes. Let's bear with me. So the investment is a game changer for Soccerverse. I think we feel it. Why? As you know, Soccerverse is a free-to-play game where players can build a dream team and wield influence using the power of blockchain. Yes, it's a free-to-play, but also play-to-earn. So look at that. Andy Gore. This is very important. Big personalities endorse Soccerverse. Andy Gore, who is now the Soccerverse CEO. Look at there. If you go in Soccerverse, about, and then let's go to the team. Andy Gore, CEO, plus 20 years in the game industry veteran. Andy is the former CEO of Soccer Manager. You know Soccer Manager? Everyone plays Soccer Manager. It's not Football Manager, it's Soccer Manager. It's a mobile-friendly, free-to-play, very, very big soccer management game. It's super popular. For instance, as you can see here, Soccer Management 2024 by Invincible Studios, who Andy Gore actually co-founded. Look at that. The 2024 has how many? Plus more than 5 million downloads. Guys, it's big. It's a big, very big and very successful game since 2004, something like that. 2005, early 2000. So this is a legendary game, and Andy Gore is a legendary guy. Here you can see his profile in Invincible Studio website. You see, we are in Invincible Studios, and if you go down, Chris Gore is the co-founder and CEO, probably a brother, I think, same family name. Andy Gore, there you go. He worked on numerous successful football titles such as FIFA and co-founding in 2004, Invincible Studios, like I said, also written in the Soccerverse, because now he's the Soccerverse CEO. What did he say? We are thrilled to partner with a global gaming company of Square Enix reputation as we drive innovation and excellence in our game. This investment will allow us to attain new levels of quality and to reach a global audience. Yes, because, as I was telling you at the beginning, these 3 million funds comes at the stage of the game development, which is almost ready to launch, guys. We're talking about September, maximum October, around that area for the full release. After several years of beta, the game is almost ready. So what will be the effect of these 3 million injection funds in Soccerverse? I'm super excited. We'll talk about that later in the video. So great words by Andy Gore, and then let's go back. Let's go down to Square Enix representatives. Hideaki Uehara. Soccerverse stands out as the most innovative and unique game using blockchain features in the genre. Alright? I know it's the best in blockchain gaming. This is a fully on-chain game. I have a 3 series video where I reviewed all the Web3 soccer management type of game. Go look in my videos. And Soccerverse, I'm biased because I love Soccerverse. I've been treating and playing Soccerverse for the past 2 years now, two years and a half. So I'm a little bit biased, okay? But Soccerverse is definitely the best. And this has been recognized by Square Enix in these words. Look at that. Blockchain features is the best in the genre. We're eager to continue our journey with it now from the perspective of investors as well as fans. So thank you guys of Square Enix for becoming investors and not only fans, because it's a very game changer for Soccerverse and actually for all soccer management players in the world. And then another guy, guys, this is a knight. I mean, a knight. You know, a royal family in England, they can nominate knights. Really? I didn't know, but Hiro Capital general partner, Sir Ian Livingstone, it's a sir for real, it's a really sir. I dare not think, this is what he says, I dare not think about how many hours I've spent playing football management games over the years. Me too. I'd lapsed, but Soccerverse will inspire me to play again. The social layer and the investing in player dynamics are compelling new features. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing Manchester City reach new heights. Manchester City is already big, it's winning, now not very well managed, but it already won a lot in Soccerverse Manchester City. And anyway, he's referring to the economic and social layers of this game. Guys, this game is different from football manager or soccer management. Here, all the players of Soccerverse compete in the same universe and they earn money, they earn a stipend. If they do good, they can suck from their position. There are only something like 5,000, well, more like 4,000, but they will be updated. But currently around 4,000 clubs, so 4,000 managers only. Very, very interesting game. And if you're interested and curious, check my videos. I have more than 70 videos about Soccerverse. It's been ages. I'm super expert. And these words are from Sir Ian Livingstone. Sir Ian Livingstone is the first ever person to be knight by the royal family for his service to the gaming industry. First ever person. He's a huge personality. You might not know because he's silently behind the scenes, but he co-founded Games Workshop, Warhammer, and our beloved Tomb Raider series, Lara Croft. If I do like that, it's just instinct, you know, because I grew up with Lara Croft. It's not my fault if I do like that. You know what I mean? But try to say Lara Croft without doing this. It's weird. Anyway, big boobs aside, let's continue to scroll down the blog, but just a few hints on how the team has hinted us how these funds will be used. I will give you my personal opinion at the end of the video. Just stick to the video. But what they say is that Square Enix joins the pitch, blah, blah, blah. Their expertise and resources will propel us towards becoming the premier football management game in the blockchain space. I think they are already. Level up development. This could mean more developers, maybe. I don't know. This funding allows us to optimize the launch. Read this. Optimize the launch and accelerate the growth. This is marketing, guys. In my opinion, optimizing a launch of something that is basically ready and accelerate its growth growth, it just means marketing. This is what we in Xaya, the company behind Soccerverse, we were all waiting for, because we also invested in Xaya. There is a token in Xaya. So yes, we want to see it grow, of course. Ready for the moon, guys, ready for the moon. Okay, and then continue support from Hiro Capital. Of course, our partnership with Hiro Capital goes from strength to strength. This is very important. But now let's talk about the big bosses here. Our new friends, Square Enix. Because Square Enix come from a very rough few years. Major layoffs, revenue going down. So Square Enix is absolutely legendary, don't get me wrong. And the fact that such a huge company endorsed Soccerverse at this stage is huge. But what's even better is that despite a few challenges that are resolving, but despite a few challenges, they decided to step into the game, becoming funders and not only fans, and actually exposing Square Enix to this genre and to Soccerverse. Guys, I will now present you Square Enix. I will now show you their difficulties that they had, and then you will understand why getting funded by Square Enix at this stage in this historic time is huge. Let's go. So Square Enix is a legendary, giant Japanese multinational company, video game producer and entertainment conglomerate. It counts more than 5,000 employees worldwide and headquarters in Tokyo. It was formally created in 2003 with the merger between Square and Enix. And since then, they had huge successes. You surely know Final Fantasy series. Of course, everyone knows Final Fantasy is, by the way, another beautiful, attractive woman with some interesting attributes. I love you. I love Tifa. I love Tifa. I love Lara Croft, but also Tifa. So Final Fantasy series sold 173 million copies worldwide so far. But then there is also Dragon Quest, another Square Enix big success, 85 million. Oh, by the way, they also acquired Taito, the Taito company, back in the days. So, you know, little IPs like Space Invaders and Bubble, which I love, are now in Square Enix pocket. They also actually acquired the Tomb Raiders from Eidos, Tomb Raider and Lara Croft IPs, but then they had to sell it back to a, I think, Canadian or Danish company, if I remember well. They used to have Lara Croft as well. They also own Just Cause and Life is Strange, all big successes. So now that you know the quality of this huge company, you also have to know that it's not everything roses and sunshine and beautiful earning successes. No, it's not like that. Unfortunately, this is the world. This is how the world of gaming works, ups and downs. Actually, overall, there has been a pretty intense slowing down of the gaming company in general across the board in the past few years. Actually, as you can see from this article from the Business Insider, the video game industry is in trouble. This was early this year. So basically, I just highlighted a few things. As you can see, in 2023, US gaming revenue fell 2.3% over the previous year. So it's slowed down actually. US consumer spend on video games is 6.3% from 2021. Also, the gaming usage is down too. As you can see, in 2021, the average gamer was spending 16.5 hours a week on games. A year later, the number fell to 13 hours, which also means that the share of the population that plays games has shrunk as well, which basically means, as you can see here in these plots, 2021 surged, of course, because everyone was playing games because of COVID, yes, but as you can see in 2022 is basically back to pre-COVID times, as you can see. All of this leads to layoffs. We know that in the past years in general there have been a lot of layoffs in the gaming sector, which are very well summarized in the State of the Video Games Industry, the special report by Variety.com. In 2023, for instance, the year was marred by waves of layoffs throughout the industry, with headcounts collectively dropping by around 10,000. So layoffs everywhere. People like Twitch, Riot Games, so League of Legends, Activision Blizzard, and Microsoft itself, they had to cut the cost and send people home. And here we enter in the section where we speak about, wow, in this historical moment, they invested 3 million in Soccerverse. This is huge, because despite Square Enix reported in the financial performance for the financial year ending in 31st of March 2024 that the sales of their biggest titles, the HD titles, like Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy Pixel Master, Foamstar, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which I'm playing now, fell by 15.8%, which basically means a loss of 52 millions. In these challenging times, Square Enix announced what it calls Square Enix Reboots and Awakens, a 3-year plan for rebooting for long-term growth. And here there are specific things that are very Soccerverse related and very bullish for the future of Soccerverse. Why? First, there is a shift from quantity to quality. So if they picked Soccerverse, it means that they really see the quality of the Soccerverse game and the quality of Xaya developers, the whole team of Soccerverse. Even more, they want quality instead of quantity. Look at what the current president of Square Enix wrote at the beginning of the year to the shareholders, to everyone. So if you go down to the letter, there we go. This is what interests us. In terms of new business domains, we previously identified 3 focus investment fields, namely blockchain, entertainment, Web3, AI, and the cloud. Last year, we redefined our overarching mission and goals for these 3 fields. We are currently working to modify our organizational structure and optimize our resource allocations to support these efforts. There you go, guys. So this is extremely bullish for Soccerverse. Why? Because they decided to fund this game at the end of the development cycle, basically, of Soccerverse, in a period of challenging financial times globally, but also for Square Enix itself. When the president said that they want quality rather than quantity, and when they decided to focus more on blockchain, as well as other things like AI and cloud gaming. Yeah, but put all of these 3 things together, 3 or 4 things together, what comes out? It comes out that legends in the gaming industry have put their trust in Soccerverse, in Xaya team, during a time that is not the frenziness of a bull market or COVID time where everyone was playing games, in a time where resources need to focus, every cent needs to be allocated to the right purpose for the company, huge company. They choose Soccerverse. This is huge, guys. I hope you understand that. Now I want to talk, let's speculate a little bit now, most interesting part. So what does this mean for Soccerverse? Okay, we know that it's basically almost done, Soccerverse. We're still testing it. There are only 3 matches left for the season, this season, but then the launch is speculated to be around the end of September, October, something like that. So very soon. How these 3 millions will be spent? Let's start by marketing. I think, we all think that what is missing from reaching the wider audience right now, it's just that, advertisement all over the places. And Xaya has always been very direct with marketing. When people say, hey, we need hype, we need big influencers talking about it, we need marketing, branding, what is when marketing? They've always said, guys, we don't market anything if the product is not finished. Xaya team, who are behind Soccerverse, they're very serious on that. And now that they have Square Enix support, you know that Square Enix had already done some NFT game, something like that. Their very own NFT game called Symbiogenesis, something like that. There you go. It's an inaugural NFT collectible art project, Symbiogenesis, where players engage in community discussion on Discord, exchange information, progressing, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how it went, their NFT. The Twitter page of Symbiogenesis has 45,000 followers, and I really don't know exactly how it works, to be honest. I just know that these are the NFTs, hand painted, for a total of 10,000 supply. They were minted for free, and now they stand at, I don't know, $36. No, 60 something dollars, 0.02 ETH. And they get, as you can see, there are only 2,000 items because they get distributed, minted on a season basis. So this is all I need. But it's Square Enix. So I don't know much about this game, and I'm not even interested. What I'm interested is this Animoca Brands Japan and Square Enix enter into agreement to strengthen global marketing of Symbiogenesis. So guys, this is a hint. The big bosses of Web3 gaming, the huge Animoca Brands people, have a relationship with Square Enix. So this is my speculation. We don't know what's going to happen, right? But Just imagine Soccerverse being marketed or helped by Animoca Brands. You know what happened to Sandbox after Animoca Brands deal, right? 100x in the coin. So our coin is the key coin. If it 100x's the key coin, we reach a market cap of 300 million, maybe 400 million. I don't know exactly today. It's still very possible. So not financial advice, do your own research, but I'm super bullish. I'm very bullish. I'm the most bullish in the world. And also I play Soccerverse every time. Check my other videos if you want to know what Soccerverse is. Guys, thank you for the attention. I hope I made you understand the importance of this opportunity, of this funding coming right now for Soccerverse. It's huge. It's very huge. Subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss anything, any update or anything, and see you next time. Ciao.